I want to invite you to think with me, and to think after I stop narrating, to think how this one predictability about us has always been used against us.
So recently, I was having a conversation with my mom where I told her that someone I know was getting divorced and how we, as their friends, are supporting them through it. And her immediate reaction was, now what life would they even have? And that people can't really be happy if they don't have a husband or a wife or children. When I did present her with instances where people have actually been happy after getting out of bad marriages, she said that they were just pretending and they're not actually happy.
This got me to thinking how prominently our own conditioning and biases show up when we are trying to judge other people and their situations. Just because someone has always been conditioned that marriage and having kids is the ultimate purpose of life and what will bring them the most amount of happiness, even considering that someone else can be happy on their own and still find meaning and purpose to life, is beyond them. Because if they believe the other's reality is also possible, then their mind will automatically start questioning their own reality. Because still today, they have been conditioned to think that this is the only possible reality, and if you don't have this, you can never have a fulfilled life. It was a construct meant to control them, and they spent their life being controlled. It was an illusion of a barrier sold to them, when in reality, the barrier was just planted in the mind and no real barrier had ever existed. So someone else, living and thriving in the circumstances that they were told are not conducive to being happy, forces them to look inwards, that if they wouldn't have made all this effort to adjust and find happiness into what was the only option available to them, would they be happier? Would their life look different? And would they be more accepting of someone else's reality if it were different from their own? And this shakes the foundational belief of their life till now. And the brain senses danger because this is unknown territory. It wants to ensure safety, so it creates these defensive beliefs about the other, that the other is just lost. They are not happy. They're just pretending. It's kind of similar to the story of the fox and the grapes. Since you can't reach it, convince yourself that it isn't even worth it. Because a part of you always knows that if you accept others' lived reality, you might have to question your own. And now, when you will start to question your reality, that will make you uncomfortable. It will make you insecure. And honestly, you've also never been taught to process the discomfort and insecurity in a healthy way. Just to avoid it by doing something else. So you do what you're taught. You avoid.
And all that you can say is, they can't really be happy.